Hi guys, I will continue working on the environment. I will show you the scene right now. So I kind of model the environment and now I need to make materials for it. So we will create materials with different colors and we'll apply the materials to the certain geometry, and we will make a render after that. Uh, it's not a model completely. I mean, there's things that needs to be modeled more carefully, but in order to finish the project in shorter time, uh, I will make the materials and I will make the render. I'm not gonna model anymore. It's not okay, I know, but we'll do it like that. So I have a reference image which I will use to determine colors and stuff like that. So I need darker gray for that. I will add new material every time, and I hope I don't need to go back, because it will be hard to edit. Like those stones, if I forget I can just reassign. I don't have many materials, so I can use the list and just assign to one of the last ones. But if the list becomes too big, probably it will be hard to find certain material if you're searching for it just from that list. I'm sorry about that. So those things are kind of a shiny metal, and the other stuff is wooden. So shiny metal should be like something like gray. It will be a blend. Something like that. So those things are wood. So something like that should be okay. I really can use symmetry to optimize work, but sometimes creating a symmetry also takes a lot of time. So this was the last blend. No. Yeah, this blend. And this should be the last Lambert. I use Lambert for matte materials and blend for shiny materials. Lambert 5, and I want to apply Lambert 5 to this also. So this column has a lot of colors on it. There's red, yellow, and some green, blue. So I need to use several materials on it. I will apply the basic red with a shiny blend. And then I will select certain faces and I will apply different materials on them. So this sorry. So this material should be yellow, something like gold. What it's hard for me will be to select the whole ring and then transfer it to faces. To each ring. Nah, it's not what I want. Let me try again. Strange that was exactly what I want. I don't know how I do it. I press down Control. Strange. So I'll transfer this selection to faces, like so, and I can apply new material on those faces. It will be shiny bling, and it will need to look like yellow. I never use like the maximum, because in the real world you don't have maximum, never have maximum. So let me check. Yeah, we did it. We can go with the next golden materials, which is this area. Okay, so I need to... I really don't know how I did it. Cannot do it again. So we'll go with the menu, edge rig utilities, to edge ring. Yeah, this is what I want. And this selection I will I'm sorry about that. I will convert to faces, like so, and apply the last sublime material. It should be the golden, and one more golden circle. I'm wondering, should I put golden at the bottom, because there is slightly area with golden on the bottom. I will put it. I decided I'm not gonna use Facebook on a desktop computer because it distracts me from my work. I will only use it on my phone. And slightly yellowish here also. Here I can even go like that. Like that. Convert to faces and apply the last bling material, like so. Okay, so the other things need to be selected and painted in the bluish color. New material, new bling, and it will be... There's a lot of history in that object. I need to delete that history so Maya remembers all your actions for certain object, and this sometimes leads to crashes, so it's a good habit to often clean it. too much of a color. I want it to look gray as possible. Sorry. Some friends are chatting and they put me in a group chat. I love that. It doesn't look like on the picture because material on the picture is quite different. It looks quite different. Because it's more reflective, and if there is a color around it, it doesn't show his color, it shows the colors of object that reflects. Kind of a complicated explanation, but it's a mixture of reflections and the real color, so maybe that's why this doesn't look very good and like the picture. The last circle here is golden. I should select ring and things like that, but maybe this is the faster way. Now, okay. And this area is with the bluish material. This area also is with the bluish material. I model them not very good. But we'll have to live like that. And the other part is the golden. Now I notice I forgot to model this little piece. Let me just open it in Painter. In Paint. So I forgot to model this little piece. Yeah, this little piece. So, sorry. But I'm not gonna go back right now. Those materials will go green number 4. I think since I put materials on that column, I will just duplicate it to the next one. I'm not gonna select everything all over again and apply materials. That will be some sparkling green. A little bit of, yes, looks nice. I need to apply some sort of it's not modeled very correctly. Like now I see I forgot some area here. It's very strange because when you model, you think for some other things how to make them, and very often miss some things. And in later stage, when you start rendering or doing materials or animation, you find out a lot of things that you forgot to model, which is not very nice, because you need to stop working, go back to modeling. Why I model those things is useful for selection, so I can now straight add add material, like so. Those areas are kind of a wood. Blend 1, okay, so we'll select almost everything and apply blend 1. Of course here this thing says yellow, so we'll apply. Now I have already yellow and golden, and the problem is I need to remember which it is. It's obviously 4. The bricks are kind of a reddish, matte reddish. I will create new material for them, so I will use Wambert for matte materials. For those things I need to make a texture, because they have some sort of a small picture on it, and I will do this now. Let me just check the Vivid texture editor. UV texture editor. UV editor. Yeah, this doesn't do me any good. Those are the UVs I need, and those UVs I don't need, so I will scale them down and move them on the side. Sorry. I don't need them so big, so I need to make a texture in Photoshop very quickly. So in order to apply it, on the drawing, every of those looks different because it's a 2D drawing, but for our it will look the same, which is sometimes it's a downside because it doesn't look organic. I want it real small. reddish. Why even bother to work with that? Yeah, like so. There's too much color, and it needs to be more darkish. Yeah, we're going there. Yeah, something like that. Yellow for the kind of too many, maybe, but sorry. I forgot so I'll put a new material for that object. It will be Lambert, and I will apply a texture for it. Now the downside is I cannot control the color anymore from the interface from in Maya. So if I need to make smaller color corrections, like you see now, it's much darker color from what I need. It doesn't stand out as a color so much, so I need to lower it. And the downside when you're using a texture is that if you need to change and adjust the color, you need to use the interface from Photoshop. I make that in a new layer, so it's easy to edit. So and you need to update the change. Of course, you have several file name extensions. One is PSD layer. When you save it as a JPEG, it has an untitled name. It doesn't remember that you exported it once. I updated it. We reload. It's still darker color. So you see, going back and forward, how again the whole document is untitled 1, and it's layered. So when you save it, it will always want to save it as a PSD. And of course, we need to give him save as, specify JPEG, stays with the file name untitled 1, and we need to show the exact name, overwrite it, and go back in Maya, rewild it and then to see are we getting close with the color or not. So that's gonna be the final look. Now you see we've changed the UVs from only to the first object, but the other objects are with the older UVs, so others should go and change the UVs one by one, or another way is just copy this object. It has downsides, of course. I don't know why front looks so distorted, but maybe I will work in perspective. It has a distortion because I use a lattice. And now I see because I use a lattice, my object is pretty squish. So I'll try to use a lattice one more time. It's a deformer. It's a deformer, but how can I lattice point? Yeah. Like that. Great. Okay, so I need to delete history in order to get rid of from the lattice. Like so. And I have kind of a new clean object with no editing history on it. Maybe I go too much with the lattice. I need to apply a rotation because here the roof is bending. Yeah, what kind of a model it? It's not a... Oh no, it's not such a big problem. And I'm really glad I record this. I don't know where those pieces came from. So I need to copy all that. Okay, let's see. Do I have it all? I have it all. And all of that too. So I don't know, maybe this thing doesn't, this thing has a group and we don't have any more groups, but we'll group all that and we will make the point in the center, which is not in the center. We'll move it to be like kind of at the center of the column, of course, like not mathematically, but and just scale it -1 like so. And we kind of make some materials, guys. It's not I don't want to render it because it will look really shitty. I have a separate camera for rendering, which is this one. Kind of so I think I can use this. Re-render one more time. There is some sort of optical correction. This is, it's not very well made, but kind of that I can even save the image. It's so nice. I need to save it. Like, I'm so proud. Rent environment. Okay. We're not gonna need this, and this has a material 1/2, which I will go personally. So why Photoshop came out? Which I will go personally to delete. I'm searching for hypershade. Hypershade, here it is. And that was 1/2 or blend 2. 1/2, here it is. Ocean. Ocean splash. There's some pre-ready stuff here. Plane is more than enough. Sphere too. Okay, and there is a way to call that material like so. Sorry. So when you wanna delete, you need to delete all of those things. It's kind of a new design of that hypershade. I'm used to work with very old version of mine, like 2008. It's like more than 10 years, like 9 years. And back then the hypershade doesn't look so fancy. So but still works the same way. If you want to delete it, you go and you delete all those stuff like so. So now you don't have that material anymore, because just deleting the object, it's not getting rid of from all that other stuff. Materials actually stay. Doesn't matter do you delete the object or not, which of course is convenient in some situations, in most situations. So I will try to make an animation right now with that face coming out from one of those bricks, and the face has already an animation but in another file. So I'll probably open that. I will export the environment to OPG. I will open the scene with the face. I will import the OBG, the environment, because I want to use the existing animation of that face, and I will try to open one of those bricks and see the animation of the face. So that will be my next video. Thank you for watching, guys. Bye for now.